Baseball from the Lone Star State. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Oakland Athletics and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, Cody Bradford. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, a pretty standard four-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, two breaking balls. All can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Ready to go? Now it's the DH, Abraham Toro. The lefty fires. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. And another ball. High in the air, out to right. And it's caught for the out. And time now to check out the A's lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball. Tap back up the middle. Now 2 out. Now it's J.D. Davis. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Pulls the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. A's 0, Rangers coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Globe Life Field. And starting this one, Ross Stripling. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception. The guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high, but you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So now it's Corey Seager. Right-hander kicks, deals. And now 2 balls and a strike. A wind and a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. One out, bases empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the line. Very gritty.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Evan Carter. Down the line, and it's foul. Man at first, one away. Wouldn't chase that time.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. 2 outs. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for Texas, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. And a pitch. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Got him swinging.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So here's Brown at the plate. And a foul ball. All tied up here at the top of the second. The punch out there. 2 out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And that one is lifted in the air, and he makes the catch. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Josh Smith. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the righty deals. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a leadoff double, the first hit of the game.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Nope, foul ball.
That one to first. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So next to hit for Texas, Jared Walsh. First offering. Runner goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. And another ball. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Bases off the plate. Ball 3. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Rips that one to right. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in. Runner stops. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Travis Jankowski digs in now. And the right-hander deals. And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Line to left. Fair ball. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 3.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Leody Taveras. At the belt and fires. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
1-2 now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Hit hard, that gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead, and it's 4-0.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here is Marcus Semien. Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
This ball's chopped on the ground. On to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Now it's Corey Seager.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Taveras, the runner at second with one away. And the slider just misses.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Coming home. Relay throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back in Arlington, on to the 3rd inning. Digging in for Oakland, Nick Allen. The A's in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
On the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to 3rd. Smith sends it across to 1st. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The third baseman, number 2, Darryl Hernandez.
So up next, Darryl Hernandez. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
The Athletics down by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The 1-2. Hit in the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. 2 down.
Batting done. The right fielder, number 4.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Late with the swing there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Off the plate inside. Counts full, 3-2. And now the lefty. And it stays fair.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
And next is the designated hitter, Abraham Toro. Way out front for strike 2. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. 3rd out. The A's strand 1. They're down 4-0. And we're back at the play. Evan Carter. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. That catches the outside corner. Now 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Check on the runner. Carter back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now one away.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Carter leads off first with one away. Next pitch is outside.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Now move to first, and he's back in safely. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around third. The relay. He's safe.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Ross Stripling done for the night, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next guy deals with that when we get back. On to pitch now for Oakland, number 40.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next up for Texas, Jonah Heim. And another ball. And a 2-1 on the way. Foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. And delivers outside. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. 1-2. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So they're at the corners now. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Travis Jankowski. Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Inside, just missed.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, but maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Ripped to right, base hit. 1 run is in. Around third, the relay to the plate, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Rangers 6 and the A's nothing. Back at Globe Life Field as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Next offering upstairs.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Garcia heads after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
The first baseman, number 5.
Now it's J.D. Davis. The Rangers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Here comes a pitch.
Ball, that's high.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Smith racing over to make the catch.
Now back, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And there's a foul ball.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Ball.
Just outside. And it's 2-2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Seth Brown. And another ball. Langoliers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Oakland. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now here is Leody Taveras.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
The wind of the pitch. Out to short, Allen. Slings it across, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Couldn't get any air under it. And he smoked that ball back up the middle. The timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
This one in the air. Hernandez in position. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one missed.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Rangers leave one. They lead it, though, 6-0. Back in Arlington, we go to the top of the fifth. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, J.J. Bleday. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. 2-1. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Burke getting cranked up as well. 2-1 now. And that one clips the corner. Not even close there. Full count now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Just missed.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he deals.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Cracks his bat and pops him off. Bradford calls it in, and there's one away. Darryl Hernandez up next for the A's. Bleday leads off first with one away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. The Athletics down to their last out. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. That's to third. Smith. Ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. Want to keep that momentum going. Knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.